Welcome to 1111 Tarot. And I thought we would do a little bit of the Dark Night of the Soul Work Tarot. And what that basically means is those that are in the dark places and pretty much been burning bridges everywhere, seeking truth, awakening in a environment where they feel alone and can be very frightening, where you're trying to get extreme emotions under wrap, but it's constantly some clarity is flashing in your face, causing you possibly severe anxiety attacks, self-doubt, feeling like things are Alice in Wonderland syndrome. This is sometimes the Dark Night of the Soul. It precedes being like awakened, and some people do this really slowly and some people do it fast, but one thing for sure, to each his own adventure, and it is a very unique path. So all we can do for each other, because it does need to be walked alone, is to give slight insight by taking a lantern and just sharing the energy for a moment to give that person a higher perspective view. I like using the Threads of Fate, which is a very high quality card. They shuffle nice, they're smooth, they're sleek to handle. They have almost like their own energy to them because of the cleanliness of the... It's like a pure crystal in the sense that these cards were made with a very serious intent that these will last. Okay? Threads of Fate. Okay, here we go. Let's get some feel of our energies here. All right. I don't take these in reverse, but I will show you what you've got. Fate. So I do feel that there, and look at the egg on the pillow. Now, for me, one of the things that this comes to is this whole, let me get Maya, my little puggy, to wake up, and I'm going to put her out so that you don't have to listen to her, like, snore the whole time, or worry that someone in my family needs a CPAP machine. By the way, this is real life. I do not like to edit. Hopefully Gretchen, my other puppy, my 9-year-old baby, fur baby, will be quiet. Thank you, and sorry for that, you guys. All right. So what I wanted to talk about is we have the crown chakra blowing off here, like exploding in like a star of like a Star is Born kind of feel, just radiance. And this egg is very ornate. It's not just like an egg. Like, it's extremely ornate. And it's even got like these branches, like olive branches and crystals coming up behind it. And then it's got these feathers here, or vines. And then it's got this tasseled pillow. It's the birth of something. And that's what the Dark Night is. It's like parts of you will be shed. Each person's trip is extremely unique. So this may be for one person, or it may be for several. This is just put out there with nothing but intent of love and kindness, and to give somebody guidance and the strength to continue, because I felt the need to do this. Patience. I feel like you feel like time is in a hurry and you have limited time. Like you're in a time panic. And this is a tortoise shell in my mind right here. Slow and steady wins the race. What you manifest is this anxiety of needing to hurry. Actually, you need to back up. And in my mind, I can, like my mind's eye, my soul's eye, spirit's eye right here, I see like a shaman that is like his cloak turns into roots of this tree of life, and if you look, it's like the tree holds up this giant tortoise shell, and all these like blossoms and stuff happens. So what you must remember is that we plant seeds, and that's what we do when we guide people, is what the guidance is being given to me. That's what they said. They said, we give guidance, but we plant the seed. It's you that must nurture it and cherish it, and you have to be patient for the seed to grow. Has something to do with a new beginning. We have this egg, whether it's your intuition is hatching, or an idea is hatching, or a rebirth is happening. If you think about this, like there's these stories about Mary Magdalene when she crossed the Mediterranean Sea and landed in south of Spain, north of France, in the Basque area, right? Before she got there, this myth or this tale, this folklore, I guess, things have been carried over traditionally, is that she stopped over at to see Tiberius Caesar on an island, and she walked in with this egg in her hand, much like this egg on this pillow, and she said, because Sirius, he like had supposedly ordered Jesus's death, and so Mary Magdalene was like, and I'm getting a strong message, like, he has risen. Like, I feel like you're going to be doing work that is very aligned with a very divine path. And that's why you found this particular message, so that you know that this is going to be an extremely tough cycle for you. So you do need to remain as clean as you can. And remember, see, this sage has wisdom. Do you see the teeth, the wisdom teeth? Yeah. That's why you're hearing this message. This is the message for you if this is resonating with you. And if it's not, this is not your message, okay? I'm just here to help the one that is supposed to hear this particular message. We're going to jump right into the Moonology. Gretchen, did you want to get up on the bed? My fur baby's like, meow. She's like, Mommy, what are you doing? She knows I'm recording. All right, let me grab her, put her on the bed. Ready? Yeah, baby. 1, 2. There you go. And you're like, all right, put your fur babies in a kennel. I can't. I love them too much for that. I record a lot. They'd have to live in the kennel. So I just ask you to understand they're part of the family. Now, let's get into this. Okay. Stuff's starting to happen here. So we've got fate, patience, and the sage. I'm looking at that tortoise shell. There's a heart. If you look, it looks like a shield right here. And then it's like the heart shape right here. I feel like somebody has their heart blocked a little bit with a shield, and so you're being asked to be patient, okay? Yeah, and it's fate. This will be born. It's like you need to let your heart rest, and that's the truth. Yes. Wow. Did you see those cards? That was just like flipping busy energy. Busy energy. All right, we're going to move these right over here. So we have fate, patience, and sage. I think we're going to lay them right down. Fate, patience, and sage. Now, let's get started on the Moonology. You're very close to achieving your goal, a gibbous moon. Isn't that beautiful? So fate has something to do with your goal, okay? And you're very close. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. And that's with the patience card. Usually when I get patience in my mind, not only are you being asked to be patient with yourself, but patience with the divine timing. There's patience being granted to you, which is also protection. And then you get the you and your loved ones are safe. So this aligns beautiful. You're closing in on a goal with your fate. Now we've got this sage. And like I said, I see these teeth. I see teeth. I think of wisdom. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So you see that arching bow. It kind of looks like a Cupid arrow. It seriously does. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Now keep in mind, an eclipse is not going to cast a lot of light onto it, but conclusions are coming. So I find that interesting that you're very close to achieving your goal. Is a full moon. You have a full moon, but you have an eclipse. So there is something we're not seeing right now. And that's with your fate. There's something you're not seeing that's going to be coming up here. You'll see it soon. All right. Patience. You and your loved ones are safe. A time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo. Yes. Patience. So give patience rather than take. Give patience. Just offer it. The sage. And remember, it's about that wisdom. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Oh my God. A new start is coming. A new moon. Very well could be with this new moon that we just had. Just coming up. Yeah, it's just coming up. There, I got it figured out because it was full moon last night. So I don't know why I was thinking new moon, but yes. So this is really interesting because there's a lot not revealed here. We have a dark moon, dark moon, dark moon, dark moon. So what's wonderful is you may not know about this, but you have 4 new moons in a form of foundation. You have a new foundation coming. I promise you, if this is resonating, this is for sure. You have the new moon in Cancer, new moon in Sagittarius, new moon in Virgo. All may resonate with your chart, or it might be something. It's the energies of this form, like Cupid's arrow being the Sagittarius. You've got this like maiden and the crab. Beautiful energy. All right. Okay, we're going to move this up. So, this is interesting. This could be what's going to pull you out of this really hard place you're in. Like, I feel like you don't realize how close you are. And I feel like you're like about ready to just like lay down and just be surrender. Surrender. I keep feeling like that. You need to surrender to the divine completely with the outcome of everything. Yes. And that's the hard knocks with the dark night of the soul. Is it is absolutely time to surrender any form of expectation on the outcome. I want you to literally start piecing this time together to come out of this. You need to, when you wake up in that morning, that is it. That is all you're getting. And then you wake up the next day. This is it. This is all I'm getting. So make the best of it every single day. And in doing that, you will be given this guidance will come flowing into you like nectar. When I say nectar, I'm talking milk and honey. It will come to you naturally. If you stall out, and I know we need to get into the tarot. I'm just giving you my intuitive read right now. If you stall out and you self-sabotage your own acceptance of what is coming for knowledge and awareness, you will simply stall it out. It will take longer and longer and longer. It could be an eternity. It could be years. And so surrendering to this concept of, let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes. You know, just not having to know all the damn answers. But I know right now you're almost at the point where you're like, I don't even want to know any more answers. So much information came in. I'm sick to my stomach. Like some people call it like a nauseous feeling of information overload all the time. Other people feel like they are left in the dark and get angry. And you can express yourself to the divine. You are talking to the higher self, the higher whatever it is. Your God made you with the feelings that you possess to utilize. So those are your tools. Will your God love you if you get angry? Well, do you still love your kids if your kids get mad at you? Come on. Don't be silly. So yes, express your anger. Don't bottle it up and hide it and not talk. I mean, this is Dark Night of Soul. You want this to go smooth. That's why you're here, to get guidance. And I'm going to tell you now, you got to get to where you get some minimal amount of, you need to allow yourself to be in your own world. You do. No matter where you are, you don't need to explain yourself. You can just tell them it's okay not to feel okay. I'm sorting some shit out. Okay? I'm just saying. Here, loves. Time for the reading. Hermit. It's okay not to be okay, my loves. It's okay to not be okay. The keys will be all given to you within. You have them all hanging at the top of the door to unlock everything that you need in your own time. You don't have to explain to anyone why you're taking your time on something, why you're doing something. It's your call. You're trying to get your foundation back because your bottom foundation in your chakra, it got rumbled because you're being rebuilt. And with that is coming in something fated for you. So it's time to get this new perspective. That you're going through a little boot camp where you get to do self-diagnostics on your own system, how it's working, kind of put yourself through self-judgment, and see if you've been applying things to yourself, but you have to be patient, and you have to say, okay, whatever the situation was that I knew I was doing wrong, I knew it wasn't not serving anybody any good. In fact, it may hurt people. I cannot do that again. I need to rectify that. I need to make a correction and learn from that mistake to not repeat it ever again. And that's part of it, is looking at ourselves that way. But we also have to look at the things that we feel are flaws in our life. And we have to get to where we're like, wow. Okay. So every time I get in the car and I'm just making a random stupid one up out of the blue so that nobody gets like hurt. Every time I get in the car, I sling my long hair as I shut the door, and I shut my own hair in the door. And instead of getting mad at myself and feeling down on this particular event, I have to learn to think about it and go, wow, maybe I need to slow down when I get in the car before I shut that door. There might be a reason I'm paying attention to this. And then later, you go to get in the car and you remember to take that pause because your intuition allowed you that knowledge because you were listening. And this is just one out of a million during the Dark Soul walk and study. And then it's like I said, a week later, and you pause to not shut that door real quick, and all of a sudden you realize one of your nieces or nephew's hand is inside that door frame, and had you not paused, you might have caught it. It's all about learning to accept that our flaws are to be looked at, thought about, and things that have happened to us, the trauma that has brought us a lot of pain in our life. Inner child is going to get healed. So stay with this Dark Night of the Tarot, because if it's resonating, stay with it, because this is just simply to help someone in their darkest hours, okay? It's done with complete love, unconditional love, given in a way that offers you divine information to guide you along. And indeed, we do have this Tower, which is a 16, falls under the Hanged Man, which means that you now realize that though you felt like you had no purpose, you now can see the divine is literally at work, because by now, this is either resonating with you or you're getting curious to if this is coming towards you, and maybe you're preparing. Right under here, we have patience and hermit. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the divine. You don't need to let anybody know what's going on. This is your call, your feelings. Nobody needs to call a judgment on you, nor do you need to judge anyone. There is no judgment in this other than learning from it, deciding. It's more like deciding. So if the candle's hot and you touch the flame and it burns you, you're not judging yourself stupid for touching the flame. You're judging a new decision. Judgment, decision. I choose not to touch a flame again. Thank you. Ace of Air is coming in. You're going to have some very unique communication. I feel as though this is, in this case, is divine information. Like the connection's going to like dock up really well and sync. And it depends on how much you want to know, how much you're willing to accept. We do live under free will. So if this is something that you feel you can handle, and there'll be bits and pieces. Some days, you know, there's those of us that are like me, where I was like, you know, at one point, literally after I got past like the jello knees and all that kind of stuff, and the night terrors and torturing myself almost to death with just absolute fears, just fears beyond belief. And I learned to let go of the ego, where I just don't, I'm still learning, you know, I can't say I let go of it. I've learned that I need to let go of fear because it's part of the ego. It is, because if I'm truly walking with the divine, I have to trust that this is for my better good, because I feel like, you know, you're going to get guided correctly the more you walk the right path that is for you. Okay? And I know a lot of the other readers go really fast and so forth. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the real message for you. Like I said, there may be one of you watching at this point. I'm happy you're here with me. Okay. These were in reverse, so we're going to take them as such. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Magician in reverse. We have moving to calmer waters with the Six of Swords upright and the Princess of Cups upright. So let me look down here. You have the Tower moment where you're like, I don't know if I want this new beginning. I'm not feeling like charging in. And yet you have this message with this. Woo! Did you see how the Pegasus flew? You have this Pegasus. This Magician in reverse, it feels like I don't understand this energy real quick. I've got to just sit here for a minute and absorb. So bear with me. Okay, I'm going to move this up. So this Sage with the wisdom is going to help you move out of the choppy waters into calmer waters. Okay. We have this stability right here by the Hermit. And this new beginning. All right, so I feel like you're back here and you're like, okay, I need to make a decision. I need to make a decision. Do I go for the stability, stay put, and just try to forget all this, try to walk away from it, or do I take this new opportunity? And you're having a Tower moment. And it's like the Dark Night of the Soul. You're feeling like you're doubting everything. It's your self-doubt. That's your fear. Self-doubt, self-sabotage is right here on the board. Your self-sabotage, I knew it was coming. I had to just feel the energy for a little bit to recognize it. But yeah, this Knight of Cups turned upright is your passion. Manifesting what you want to come forward. And you've got them in reverse. So you are self-sabotaging out of what appears to be fear. And that's what the divine is wanting you to let go of. In order to get this new beginning and get out of this dark night, you have to get over this self-sabotage of fearing that there's not enough time for you to live without fear. Wow, you know what I'm saying? Like you're fearing things and you don't feel it's a new beginning. You feel like it's an ending. That's what I'm getting. And that's not what the divine is saying at all. The divine wants these cups upright. All right? It wants this magician upright. Because when this is this way, you're still manifesting. It's just you're manifesting all the crap that can go wrong. You can literally create obstacles in your 3D because you're not manifesting properly. So you need to make sure and keep, I know you guys hear this all the time, keep your vibe up. What that means is redirect your negativity. Redirect it. You can express it by breaking glass in a pit where you can sweep it up and throw it away. You could do artwork. You could go out to a range and shoot your gun off. You can go fishing. Take that negativity. Instead of just saying, well, I just don't see how this can possibly work. It's not logical. I'm worried I won't have stability. You have to manifest the passion, and it will work. Because then you are the magician. And I want to leave these upright for you, so get busy with that. Okay? So that's your message right there. And that is a very, very strong message. Let's go ahead and get a couple clarifiers here. I've got this passion and stability. Like this passion needs to come back into this for the stability here. And we do have the sage. So here's the story. All right. There it is. Page of Swords. Communication. All right. Communication. So the passion has been turned off. And communication may be coming in. And it's about working on yourself with the 8 of Pentacles to get to the 10 of Pentacles. This wisdom is that something is being overlooked. And this wisdom is there. Your intuition will guide you to what it is that you are missing. Something is not being seen clearly. Something is just being overlooked. But there's plans being made to move out of choppy waters. There is. You have the 3 of Wands. It's all about looking forward, waiting for the ships to come in, making plans, actually thinking of a destination like you know it's coming. Now, what's interesting is it's also about those 3 wands. 2 wands are left behind. Only 1 is taken. It's like you chose what wand to take. You know, what direction you're going. You know it. And you are moving to calmer waters. You have this Prince of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. This is all about stability, very nurturing, loving. I see your dogs are there, your fur babies. And this is with the Princess of Cups. So there is possibly, if you can get this card turned upright with feeling positive, there is possibly somebody else coming with you that's going to be there in a way. They're still a princess, you know. They're not. But you get the Queen and the Princess. Doesn't have to be both female energies. Can be, though. The Magician, Ace of Pentacles. Very stable, new beginning. If you can get this upright, get that vibe going, and start thinking about how beautiful things are going to be. Because you have it. Ace is from the divine. And the outcome? Victory. Victory on the Patience card. Victory on the Patience card. That's where I was told to put it. That's where it's going. That's your celebration card. That's your celebration card. Now let's get our Fate card here. Whoa. Fate. Justice. Justice is coming on. And this is supposed to be... Wow. Okay. I feel like this was supposed to happen in a past life and it got skipped. And it's happening. That's why it's fate. Like it didn't get done. Could be 6 for all I know. 6 lives. I don't know. Could be 3. Could be 4. You've got 3, 4, 6, 6, 9, 12, 16, which is a 7. The 12 is a 3. 8, 10. Ace. Okay. Let me see this Hanged Man. King of Swords. Okay, let's get a little more. 7 of Wands. Defending yourself a little bit in your Hermit. Feeling defensive. About this new beginning. Like you don't want to hear it if it doesn't, yeah, you're locked in. So once you do get through this dark night and you get to this other point, it will be because you yourself have come out of the hermit mode. Until then, till you gain that new perspective, you do not plan on engaging in conversation with anyone other than to let them know that you need to be alone. Like, it's okay not to be okay. You get it? Yeah, firm. This Tower is because you are left wanting on this world. And yeah, it's a dark night, love. It is. Feels like you're all alone with 8 cups and there's just not the 2 cups there. Well, that's your Tower as you feel lonely. Like the loneliest you've ever felt. Okay, Ace of Fire. Knight of Swords. Somebody's coming towards you. Or you're no, it's not somebody coming towards you. You're going to soften a little bit and you're going to take some charge at this new beginning. And you're going to speak your piece to get your passion going. It's like something's going on with this energy. It's self-sabotage and you have to flip the switch. That might mean something. It's fast approaching. This new beginning is coming in. That's the outcome. And when you look at this, you got justice is being served. It's fated. You got patience about this victory. You've got this sage with the wisdom. You're overlooking something important. It's either yet to come or you're not seeing it. And then you have moving to calmer waters with your 6 of Swords. And you have the 3 of Wands right there saying, I am moving to calmer waters. So there's no doubt. And it's coming in quick. You've made the decision, I feel. And that's why justice is here. You're like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done making decisions. I know I'm doing this. I'm going to pull out of this. With the Hanged Man, the King of Swords, I feel like you're telling everybody just to let you do your thing for a while. Like you are like, if you're a mom, you're at that mom break. Or if you have a mom. Okay, listen to me. Where the mom's like, all right, cut the crap. Don't open my door. Nobody talk to me. I'm taking some time. That's what I feel is going on. And if you're a dad, you're like, I'm in the garage. Leave me alone. Right? You're defensive about your private time because you are going through the dark night and you are sorting through. You are working on yourself to get to be a better place. You want to be this stable, got it going on, all-knowing kind of like what matters is here. You know, that's what you're working on. This new beginning is about your stability. You've got to realize that this is going to bring you a lot of abundance and nurturement. But you have another route you can go. You can stay in this hangman time frame. And you will experience a tower moment by the divine. Yeah, you will. Because you're looking at the 8 cups that are empty instead of the 2 cups you've got full. That's the truth. You have a message of truth coming, or you're going to keep talking about it. You are definitely going to get this card turned upright so that you can manifest this Ace of Pentacles, because you've just got it on hold. That's all. Oh my God, look at what it is. There's your Knight coming right at you. But you got to soften up. If you're the King of Swords, this little Knight of Cups is going to leave. You got to soften up. Yeah, you got to get a little bit more balance. You're almost ready. So that Knight of Cups is coming in. So you got the King of Swords, right? And you got the Knight of Cups right there talking to each other. All right? They're in the 5D world. You may already... No, I feel like they're still in the 5D. You've got to pull them in by manifesting properly, believing and reflecting that they're already here with you. Work on yourself. Yes, that's good. This is single, good. And this Knight of Cups is coming. Now, what's interesting is you have this Tower moment if you take this other path where you don't believe me. And you just sit there and be like, they're never coming. I'm going to be all like, no, no, no. It's all bad cups. They're all empty. Yeah. Guess what, Negative Nancy? This Knight of Swords is going to miss the opportunity. This is the opportunity. The divine giving you the clarity you need. You're going to miss that if you have that negative attitude, because your lover is just going to feel your negativity and stay away. Just telling you the truth. This page would like to come in and speak something to you. And you're going to get this Magician in upright because you have it here, which means you're stuck right now. But you get it upright, and he wants to come in and talk about this new beginning. Or it might be you. Somebody needs to get their throat chakra open. Look at this. Deep emotions hidden. Somebody's got a Knight of Cups coming at them, or they are the Knight of Cups. We've got deep emotions, and they need to speak their truth. And that's why you're in the Dark Knight. Because you are learning to use the ability to get over this fear. Yep. Fear of... Fear of rejection and fear of nothing making pain. Fear of pain. Fear of somebody getting possessive, taking away some freedom. So you're protecting that new beginning, leaving you stuck. But the old Queen of Cups, she's hearts a pumping. Hearts pumping. New nurture, new love coming in. Oh, this is beautiful, you guys. This is beautiful. The Queen of Cups is offering a cup. Whoa. Oh, my lordy. 1111 card, divine. Could be reunion, doesn't have to be. But you're both being tempered right now. The cups are being blended. And it's going to take time for these adjustments to be made. There's your wish fulfillment. Yeah. Your Dark Night of the Soul, they're going through their own individual type of it. And the cups are being mixed. Absolutely. Because there's the Empress. Yep. Yep. I told you. Ace of Cups. Da 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 da. The real deal, true love. Given by the divine. Look, you guys. I mean, what? What? This Dark Night. You just got to know. I promise. Look at these. Look at these cards. Look. Look, look, look. This right here. This right here is all of it, baby. Look. What you don't know is how deep this emotion is going to be. But you have to go through the Dark Night of Soul, and you have to walk away from all the pain. All of it. Look. You have to quit being possessive. Or they do. Somebody needs to let go of controlling another person. Knowing where they are. What are they thinking? What are they doing? Wonder what they're doing. Wonder where they are. Are they thinking about me? Quit. Get out of your head, love. Look at this. 9 of Wands. You are constantly thinking about this person. And you're guarding this new beginning. Like, I'm not going nowhere without him. But you're gonna. Yeah. You gotta loosen up, love. because it's naturally going to happen in divine timing. But you've got to get this card upright. And the only way you're going to do that is to get your as above, as below. That's your 1111. As above, as below. Reflections, correct. As within, as without. 1111. 1111 tarot, okay? That's why I named it this. All right. Temperance. See this angel mixing these two cups, my love? It's happening. You wished for it. You've earned it. You've worked hard. But be the empress. Don't be worried about anybody else. Divines promise you this cup. Rest assured. It's a promise. It's like seeing a rainbow and knowing, you know, that's a promise. That's what this Ace of Cups is. It's a promise from the divine that this is all good. Right here. Harvest time, my love. Harvest time. 7 of Pentacles. Beautiful reading. Look at this. Another tower. Give me more on that tower. Give me that tower. Oh. King of Pentacles in reverse. Your attitude. Your attitude, honey. King of Pentacles in reverse is unstable. 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down. 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down. You got to find a way to just slowly climb. You listen to music. Pick out songs that make you feel good, not depressing ones. Songs that make you smile. Go for some nature, man. Get some nature. Yeah. You might need to quit juggling everything. Find some balance. You might just be doing too much and not letting yourself rest. It's about finding balance. 2 of Pentacles. You have the Star. You need absolute healing for this to work. Yep. That's what this is about. Healing. Patience. High Priestess again. Where was she? We had the High Priestess here somewhere. Correct? Or did we just have Justice on the... Oh, I just intuitively knew we had the High Priestess this whole time. Wow. Okay. I'm going with that. Yeah, I felt this already. The High Priestess knows that the wheel is moving. Behind the scenes. In the 3D world, my dear. Because this is Page of Wands. There's going to be communication. Passionate communication. So just remember. Beauty tamed the beast through time. Caring, unconditional love. The divine walked her through it. And then you get that Magician in the upright. Oh, we can turn it. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. Look at you go. Ace of Wands. What do we have down here? Knight of Cups. Come on. King of Cups in the upright. Trumped, you're not. Look at you go. Are you freaking kidding me? The sunshine. 5 of Wands. It's going to be a challenge. It's a challenge. You got a Sun. You got the best, happiest deck. But you got to have patience, love. It's coming in. I know you're sick of hearing that. But it is all about the timing that it takes for you to be able to go through the dark night of soul and let go of some of this ego, which is attached to fear. Almost like you're worried that it's not real or something. Oh, yeah, it is. You got blessing cards like crazy. Like, I'm honestly going to tell you, a quarter of the deck probably came out. So, this is your wake-up call. Okay? Let's just lay them. Justice, wake-up call. Tsunami. It's coming in strong. Okay. Patience, 6 of Wands. So, patience, victory, dragonfly, emergence. Emergence. Just allow yourself this celebration like you already got it, love. You already own it. You're already the Empress. This has already happened. You're just waiting for it to come in. The Sage, which the wisdom is there. What did you forget? Look at this. You're not being grateful and talking to divine. It was in reverse. I don't normally take these in reverse, but I can tell you with this 4 of Cups, this was the only card in reverse that I'm seeing right now. I'm telling you. You're not looking at the bigger picture is what you're not seeing. You are looking at small little figments of time. Like, I didn't hear from this person today. 2 days. 3 days. No, 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 no. It's a bigger picture. And this person, you didn't hear from them. But guess why? Get it in an upright. Divine is working with them. That's what you don't see. Yes, another manifestation card, ceremony. And it's with this moving to calmer waters and making plans with the Three of Wands. And there you are, making it happen with the ceremony card. All right, so then let's go back over here. And we've got the King of Swords, Hangman. All right, truth, cutting everything else out. Nurturing, Gaia. You are being nurtured as well. That's why I said Temperance. Gaia is nurturing you. Look at this beautiful, beautiful picture. It's just exquisite. Like the clouds nourish the sea. Like the mountains are nourished by the winds that breathe on them. Bringing like the tears to water. Everything. Those salty tears from the clouds. Just beautiful. So here on the Seven of Wands, which is feeling very defensive about this new thing coming, you're like, I don't know, I'm scared to death. You got the Hermit card, of course. But remember, there's earth magic too. Trust. Trust. Fairies. There's earth magic at work. Think of earth magic when you think of working on yourself and what you're going through in the dark night here to get to your 10 of earth, your stability, the big shebang. It can be effortless if you allow yourself. The waterfall, like the towel, the water cuts itself its own path, not because it forces it, but because it's patient, and that water runs over that rock, and it runs over that rock a certain way, and over time it cuts its own path with water, which you can run through your fingers. You can drink, but it cuts a path through the mountains effortlessly. Or at least that's what it appears. But it's all because it's divine timing. Now, what's very interesting and lovely, my darlings, is you have this prince, I can't even talk, so it must be a prince of cups, though it says princess of cups, but I'm going to go with prince. And you have this Queen of Pentacles, so I do feel they're different energies, okay? Dance and celebrate. I feel like that song, Dancing in the Street. Yeah, like an old song. All right, let's jump over here to the Eight of Cups with the Tower, which is, like I said, it's like all focused on these 8 cups, you know, and you're just like, man, I'm never going to have anything good. It's just everything I do is crap, and I'm just sick of it. And even when I get what I want, it's not what I want. I want something different. And everything's greener on the other side. I get there, and it's just because somebody's shit in the yard. I'm just saying, it's dark night of soul. Be real. Your intuition will guide you 100% if you learn to trust it. It will begin to speak to you, and you will understand where you are to go instead of fighting the stream of water. Like, I feel this is really important for you to understand that this negativeness is actually going back upstream, fighting this headwind, this powerful waterfall coming down. You're trying to go upstream when the divine's saying, turn around, pivot, go with the stream. Activate. Ace of Air, Knight of Swords, communication, words, spoken truth activates you. The wind. And I love this. You've got the Knight of Cups, and then you get the King of Cups turned upright, right? So the Knight of Cups in reverse, then the King of Cups coming in and correcting it. And it's because of this Page of Swords and just allowing the communication to come in. Just breathe. Just accept it for what it is. And then, bam, you get the Magician card. Ooh. And this. Yay. Whew. I'm drained. I don't know about you guys, but that's an incredible, very intense read. I mean, it's just, I love you guys for being with me through this stuff, because we're going to be doing some trips in the near future. I always say there's a lot planned for this channel. There is, you know, but with the changing times, I don't always want to talk about it till we're actually able to do it. But we might be going on the road and doing some tarot from the road. So if you guys can think of a good name for that and you want to share that in the description below for those moments where we're on the road and we're doing it at where I feel are places of peace. Maybe we want to go to a waterfall ourselves and actually do a reading there. Or maybe we want to travel, but it will be in due time. Like I said, patience. And it may be a year before we're able to do it. But give me some ideas on what you think that we should do there. Where would you go? Where would you like your tarot read? You know? See, I've already got you thinking. I've already got you a little bit uplifted. If you had the focus and this resonated with you, then this message is here with the intent to heal some things and give you that lantern so that you can continue on through some of this dark night of the soul to get to where you've got this magician focusing on the good stuff and manifesting the right stuff in your life. I love you guys so much. And with that, much love, much light, and namaste.